jump into what's actually happening in the next few days. We had an announcement from NSEMA last night.
So the UAE prepares for unstable weather. The UAE is preparing for the predicted unstable weather conditions as the joint assessment team led by the National Emergency Crisis and Disaster Management Authority and NSEMA held a series of meetings to discuss the preventative measures.
They underscored the importance of following safety protocols and official directives, particularly in areas prone to heavy rainfall. We've heard Al Dhafar region might be particularly hit. They also urged reliance solely on information from official sources and announced that more wet weather is forecast to hit parts of the UAE, as you've heard already, with the peak storm conditions expected to begin on Wednesday night until Thursday.
As well, NSEMA clarified that the weather conditions and situation will be less severe compared to April 16th, which I think is because of how prepared they are of what is actually going to happen and so on. Because we've seen, what happened on April 16th was people took it initially very lightly. They did not take it seriously. And then it hit and they're like, oh, how can we be better next time?
Yeah, well, I think I think they're saying the conditions themselves.
Mm-hmm. They're not going to be as severe.
To put everyone at bay, the conditions themselves are milder. Yes. So I think that's what we wanted to hear. They've said the centre is expected from Wednesday night until Thursday, so moderate to heavy rain in separate areas, accompanied by lightning and thunder at times, the possibility of small hailstones concentrated in the western regions, the coast, and some eastern regions. Yes. So, this is the information. It's not. It doesn't look like. But their main effort in this capacity is to be prepared. They've also given announcements from the Ministry of Energy and Infrastructure, who are already at work pumping out water to alleviate pressure and accommodate new quantities of rainwater, as well as cleaning out water drains to prepare for this. They're monitoring the flow of water in the valleys, and also they're using modern technology to analyze the rates of water flow, quantities and depth. So they're pumping out water as we speak to allow for more rainwater to fall. That being said, can we expect some flooding on the roads? Probably.
Could be, yeah. That could be, but again, just like how Dubai has learned from the floods that has happened on April 16th as well. We should learn to, they are putting up all of these warnings for us to know what to do. You all said, everyone probably said, oh yeah, I wish I could have done better. Well, it's your chance now to do better.
Yeah, yes. We'd love to know, by the way, if you're in a private sector company, have you been told to work from home yet? Because I believe last time it was a bit ambiguous. A lot of people didn't get that announcement from their company. So a lot of people went to work, which led to traffic on the roads. So if you're watching right now, Love Miram said even board exam is cancelled. They're talking about school. So that would be the question. Are your exams cancelled? Probably. Are they? You tell us. I mean, it would be impossible to do a proper exam remote learning. 100%. Although I've heard that for job interviews, there's actually a way to do a remote learning exam. So they check your eyes, and you're actually not allowed to look around. You have to be like boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
And you have to show a video of your area before you begin an exam. But I believe what's that for? I don't know.
I've actually done that.
You've done it.
For COVID.
Exams at home.
Yeah, we had to take a video of our surrounding. Yeah. And then the moment you move, the laptop suddenly makes this weird noise.
No way.
I swear, and we're like,
what type of laptop? Like a school laptop?
It was not. It was like a software that you have to log in to get to the exam, and you have. It was so weird. I think Masa, I don't know if Masa, do you remember it because we were in the same university?
Masa, did you have the same type of software to deter cheating? If you leave the server, it logs you out. I'm immediately thinking of ways to override this and cheat from home exam. Sorry, Masa said they had other techniques. What were they?
Yeah, but
so Masa said she had other laptops around you and you go out and do. So is that what led you to passing your degree? Only joking. Yeah. Only joking. Secrets between us.
Oh my God.
I want to point out actually Pluto Patel on the comments is saying, I'm impressed to see all drainage are cleaned and opened up. ready to tackle waterlogging in the Business Bay area. I've noticed that too in Sports City area. A lot of the drains on the roads are open. And this is something I heard, it was a bit of a question mark over why some areas were less flooded. Apparently it's because the street drains were open, which allowed for the water to flow through quicker.
Wow. Actually, thank you for pointing that out. The moment I'm going to get back home, I'm going to see, are they open or not? Because I don't think I'm ready for my community to get closed again.
When I was driving on small streets last night, on the side streets in Sport City, they had red bollards around, and I thought at the beginning it was big potholes that you weren't, but it was actually the drains in the streets that they've opened, because the drains are like this big, so you can't really drive over. But what they're doing is that will mean that the flood water can come through. So that is a very practical way to make sure that there'll be less flooding on the road. So let's see. We'll keep you updated as much as we can. This information came via NCEMA, which is the National Crisis Centre for Management and Authority. It came last night, late into the evening, but if we have any more information, we'll get it to you, and it's directly from them. Speaking of being prepared,